In the depths of space, the Galactic Council convenes, a coalition of advanced civilizations united under a banner of peace. Recent reports of a new power rising on a small blue planet, Earth, have piqued their interest. The Council debates humanity's place in the galaxy, dismissing them as primitive beings, unaware of the truth lurking beneath the surface. On Earth, a group of scientists and military strategists, led by Commander Elena Torres, uncovers ancient starship technology hidden in the depths of the ocean. They realize that their ancestors left behind a fleet capable of defending their world against any threat. Determined to awaken this long-dormant power, they work day and night, knowing that their civilization's future may depend on it. Months pass as Commander Torres and her team diligently restore the ancient ships, equipped with technology lost to time. Each vessel is a masterpiece, forged from alloys stronger than anything modern science has created. As the first ship rises from the ocean, the world watches in disbelief, its sleek lines glimmering under the sun. News spreads rapidly, igniting a spark of pride and determination among humanity. The hidden armada has awakened, and with it, a newfound sense of unity among nations. Humanity has something to protect, and they will stand together against any adversary that dares to challenge them. While humanity celebrates its resurgence, the Galactic Council receives alarming intelligence about Earth. A hostile alien race known as the Zorath, ruthless conquerors with a history of exterminating civilizations, sets its sights on the blue planet. They believe humans to be easy prey, unprepared for a conflict of galactic proportions. As the Council discusses strategies to protect Earth, they remain unaware that the very armada they dismissed has already begun its mission. Commander Torres receives word of the impending invasion and rallies her fleet, determined to defend her planet at all costs. As the Zorath fleet approaches, their ships darken the skies above Earth. The Galactic Council, still in disbelief of humanity's capabilities, decides to intervene, hoping to mediate the conflict. But Commander Torres, confident in her fleet, chooses to engage the enemy. The first battle unfolds as Earth's ancient warships take to the skies, their weapons firing in unison, a display of power that sends shockwaves through the Zorath ranks. The Council watches in awe as humanity's secret fleet showcases its might, utilizing advanced tactics and strategies derived from centuries of warfare and innovation. The Zorath, initially confident, find them with the tide turning in their favor. Commander Torres stood at the helm of her flagship, the Artemis, overlooking the swirling chaos of the battlefield. Despite the early success of her fleet against the Zorath, she knew that this was just the beginning. The hostile forces were regrouping, and their sheer numbers were daunting. Realizing that Earth's survival depended not just on their technological advantage, but also on strategic alliances, Torres proposed a daring plan: to send a message to the Galactic Council, offering a chance for collaboration. She gathered her senior officers in the command center, their faces illuminated by the glow of the holographic displays. "We've proven ourselves today, but we can't do this alone. The Zorath are relentless, and they will not back down easily. We need the Council's resources, their knowledge, and their ships." A murmur of agreement swept through the room. They understood the stakes, and the idea of forging an alliance with the very beings who had once underestimated them was invigorating. As Torres sent a secure transmission to the Galactic Council, the message detailed their successes and the imminent threat posed by the Zorath. She emphasized the potential for a powerful alliance between humans and the advanced civilizations of the Council, highlighting how combining their strengths could create a force unlike any seen in the galaxy before. "We can stand united against the darkness," she declared, her voice firm and resolute. Meanwhile, within the Council's chambers, the atmosphere was tense. The leaders of various alien races watched the transmission with a mixture of skepticism and intrigue. Commander Rian of the Lumerian fleet, a seasoned diplomat with deep knowledge of interstellar politics, leaned forward. "They've shown unexpected resilience. Perhaps we underestimated them. But can we trust humanity to uphold their end of the bargain?" Counselor Tuvara, an emissary from the ancient Draconis race, responded thoughtfully. "If we do not act now, the Zorath will destroy Earth and possibly turn their sights on us. We must acknowledge humanity's potential and respond with our might. Her words resonated with the other members, who were beginning to see the merit in forming an alliance with Earth. After deliberation, the Council unanimously agreed to assist. They recognized the value of joining forces with humanity, understanding that this collaboration could shift the balance of power in the galaxy. Reinforcements were dispatched immediately, and advanced technology was shared, including energy shields, enhanced weaponry, and tactical data that had been gathered over centuries of conflict. Each race contributed their unique strengths, building a comprehensive strategy to counter the Zorath threat. Back on Earth, excitement and determination surged among the ranks of Commander Taurus's fleet as they prepared for the incoming allies. Advanced ships from the Council arrived, sleek and formidable, each representing the culmination of millennia of technological advancement. As the ships docked and their crews disembarked, the atmosphere buzzed with camaraderie and shared purpose. The collaboration was a tangible symbol of hope, a manifestation of humanity's newly recognized role in the galaxy. The first meetings between human commanders and alien officers were filled with a mix of curiosity and respect. Torres held strategic discussions with Lumerian tacticians and Draconis engineers, learning from their vast experiences while sharing her own insights on Earth's history of warfare. They discussed battle formations, tactics, and the best ways to utilize the strengths of both fleets. The Council members were amazed by humanity's adaptability and ingenuity, traits that had long been buried beneath a veneer of perceived weakness. As preparations intensified, engineers worked tirelessly to integrate alien technology into the ancient warships. Earth's once sleeping fleet was now infused with cutting-edge upgrades, hull reinforcements, energy-based weaponry, and advanced navigation systems that enhanced the ship's capabilities. The Artemis and her sister ships became hybrids of old and new, embodying the spirit of a united front against their common foe. Simultaneously, the combined forces conducted joint training exercises, forging bonds between species and strengthening their resolve. As they practiced maneuvers in simulated combat scenarios, the crew members learned to anticipate each other's movements, developing an instinctive understanding of their allies. It was a remarkable sight to see humans and aliens working side by side, their shared laughter and camaraderie bridging the gaps that once divided them. As the day of the final showdown approached, a palpable sense of anticipation filled the air. The commanders gathered for a final briefing, their eyes reflecting a mix of determination and hope. "We stand not just as Earth's defenders, but as a coalition of worlds," Taurus declared, addressing the diverse assembly. "Together, we can drive the Zorath back and prove that cooperation can overcome any challenge. We fight for our homes, our families, and the future of all civilizations." The room erupted in cheers, a unified rallying cry that echoed across the ships and the hearts of their crews. The Zorath had underestimated humanity, and now they would witness the power of a combined force, ready to defend Earth and the principles of unity and strength in diversity. With a renewed sense of purpose, the fleet prepared to embark on their mission, not just as individual entities, but as a powerful alliance ready to confront the darkness together. Selves on the back foot as the battle rages on, Commander Torres leads her fleet with precision, leveraging the unique capabilities of the ancient ships. Each vessel is equipped with advanced technology, including energy shields and powerful plasma weapons, surprising the Zorath forces. Reports flood into the Galactic Council, revealing humanity's unexpected resilience and tactical brilliance. The Council members, who once doubted humanity, begin to reconsider their views as they witness the unprecedented coordination and bravery displayed by Earth's defenders. As the climax approached, the vast expanse of space became a battleground where destinies would intertwine and history would be forged. The combined forces of humanity and the Galactic Council assembled in formation, their ships gleaming with a fierce determination that illuminated the darkness around them. Commander Torres stood on the bridge of the Artemis, her heart pounding in rhythm with the engine's hum, feeling the weight of not just her own world, but of countless civilizations resting on their shoulders. The Zorath fleet, a menacing swarm of dark vessels, loomed on the horizon, their hulls bristling with weapons and intent. As the two forces drew closer, The very fabric of space seemed to tremble with anticipation. The Zorath, confident in their numbers and brutal reputation, had little knowledge of the power that awaited them. They had underestimated humanity's spirit, believing Earth to be an easy conquest, and now they would pay the price for their arrogance. Commander Torres activated the communication channels, her voice cutting through the tension aboard the Artemis. All ships, prepare for battle. Remember our training. We fight not just for ourselves, but for every world that stands against tyranny. Trust in one another, and we will emerge victorious. The crew responded with enthusiastic shouts, and she could see the resolve in their eyes. A mix of fear and hope transformed into determination. As the command was given, the Armada surged forward, a breathtaking display of colors and power. Earth's ancient warships, now integrated with alien technology, moved with an elegance that belied their size. The Lumerian vessels flanked them, their graceful designs seamlessly weaving through the chaos, while the formidable Draconis ships provided heavy artillery support, their weapons glowing with an ominous energy. The battle erupted with a cacophony of sound. Laser blasts, missile strikes, and the deep rumble of explosions filled the void of space. The first wave of Zorath ships charged forward, eager to crush what they perceived as a weakened enemy. But as they closed in, they were met with a wall of resistance. The United Fleet of Earth and the Galactic Council struck with precision, deploying coordinated tactics that had been perfected during their intense training sessions. Commander Torres led the charge, piloting the Artemis with a steady hand. She initiated a tactical maneuver that had been designed to exploit the Zorath's predictable aggression. As the enemy ships barreled toward them, the Artemis and her companions veered sharply, allowing the Draconis fleet to unleash a torrent of energy blasts from their forward cannons. The Zorath, caught off guard, found themselves ensnared in a trap of their own making. Throughout the battlefield, moments of ingenuity shone bright. Human pilots used their craft's agility to dodge incoming fire, while alien crew members provided real-time strategic updates through advanced communication systems. The teamwork was seamless, an embodiment of the unity that had been forged over the past weeks. Each ship in the Armada worked as one, their combined strengths creating a symphony of destruction that echoed across the stars. The Zorath, once relentless in their pursuit of conquest, began to falter. Their formations broke, panic spreading among their ranks as they faced not just a single fleet, but a coalition of worlds determined to defend their right to exist. The tide of battle turned, and the Zorath found themselves overwhelmed, their ships falling one by one under the relentless assault of Earth's newfound allies. As victory loomed, Commander Torres took a moment to reflect on the incredible journey that had led humanity to this point. She thought of the early days when Earth was isolated, its potential hidden beneath layers of doubt and uncertainty. The awakening of the ancient fleet had ignited a spark of hope, a realization that creativity and resilience could conquer even the greatest challenges. The battles fought, the alliances forged, and the knowledge gained had transformed humanity from a solitary species into a powerful player on the galactic stage. The Galactic Council watched from their flagship, astonished by the unfolding spectacle. They had come to see humanity as they truly were, resilient, innovative, and capable of extraordinary feats. The respect that had been once conditional was now genuine, as the council members recognized humanity's true potential. They had fought side by side, their differences bridging a gap that once seemed insurmountable. In the final moments of the battle, as the last Zorath ship retreated into the void, a wave of relief swept through the ranks. Cheers erupted across the communication channels, a chorus of victory echoing in the vacuum of space. Commander Torres felt tears of joy well up in her eyes as she absorbed the magnitude of what they had achieved together. They had not only defended their planet, but had also shown the galaxy what could happen when diverse cultures united for a common cause. As the dust settled and the remnants of the battle floated in the silence of space, Commander Torres received a transmission from the Galactic Council. "We commend you, Commander Torres." Counselor Tavara began, her voice rich with respect. "You and your people have demonstrated what true strength lies in unity. We embrace you as equals in the cosmic community, and we look forward to a future of collaboration and peace among our worlds." With those words, a new chapter unfolded, one filled with promise and potential. The Galactic Council and humanity stood together, not as separate entities, but as partners ready to explore the mysteries of the universe, united against any threats that may arise. And as Commander Torres looked out at the stars, she knew that their journey had just begun, an uncharted path that held endless possibilities, fueled by the spirit of cooperation and the indomitable will of a united front. In the aftermath of the battle against the Zorath, the galaxy slowly began to heal. The remnants of war faded into distant memory, replaced by a spirit of cooperation and renewed hope. The Galactic Council welcomed humanity into their ranks, initiating a series of summits aimed at fostering interstellar relations and knowledge exchange. Commander Torres became a prominent figure in these discussions, her insights and experiences invaluable as they navigated the complexities of intergalactic diplomacy. Back on Earth, celebrations erupted as news of their victory spread. Communities came together, honoring not just their military triumph, but also the newfound camaraderie that had emerged during the war. Streets filled with parades and fireworks lit up the night sky, symbolizing the resilience of a planet that had stood together in the face of adversity. Commander Torres and her crew were celebrated as heroes, their names etched into the annals of history as pioneers of a new age. As months turned into years, the collaboration between humanity and the Galactic Council flourished. Joint research initiatives blossomed, leading to technological advancements that revolutionized both societies. Earth benefited from the Council's knowledge of energy manipulation, while Council members gained insights into humanity's innovative spirit and adaptability. Together, they worked on projects that would ensure the safety and prosperity of all their worlds. In her office aboard the Artemis, Commander Torres often reflected on the transformation that had occurred since the battle. The once primitive planet was now recognized as a significant player on the galactic stage. As she reviewed reports and prepared for meetings, she felt a profound sense of responsibility. The alliance was not just a political maneuver, it represented the hopes and dreams of countless beings across the cosmos. One day, as she gazed out at the stars from the observation deck, Torres received a message from Counselor Rian. The Galactic Council had proposed a new initiative, a cultural exchange program where representatives from each species would live and learn from one another on their home planets. Excitement coursed through her as she realized the potential for deeper understanding and unity among the diverse civilizations. In the months that followed, Torres found herself traveling across the galaxy, meeting leaders from various planets, and participating in cultural exchanges that would redefine relationships. She marveled at the beauty of different worlds and the richness of their cultures, each unique yet connected through a shared desire for peace and collaboration. As Earth continued to grow and adapt in this new era, its people embraced their role in the galaxy. They no longer saw themselves as isolated beings, but as part of a larger cosmic community. Education programs emphasized the importance of interspecies cooperation, preparing future generations for a life among the stars. Young minds were inspired to explore and innovate, driven by the stories of their ancestors who had awakened an ancient fleet to defend their home. Years later, during a ceremony celebrating the 5th anniversary of their alliance, Commander Torres stood before an assembly of dignitaries, ambassadors, and citizens from Earth and the Galactic Council. As she addressed the crowd, her heart swelled with pride. "We stand here not just as representatives of our planets, but as a testament to what can be achieved when we come together in the spirit of unity. The battles we fought are behind us, but the journey ahead is filled with endless possibilities. Let us continue to forge a path of cooperation, learning from one another, and building a future where all civilizations can thrive in harmony." Her words were met with thunderous applause, a celebration of not just their shared victories, but also the potential that lay ahead. As the night sky illuminated with fireworks, this time celebrating their unity, rather than a conflict, Torres felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The path they had forged was a shining example of resilience, creativity, and the unyielding spirit of humanity. The galaxy had changed, and so had humanity. Together, they had proven that, even in the darkest of times, hope could prevail. With each new day, they ventured forth, exploring the stars and embracing the mysteries of the universe, united in their commitment to a future defined not by conflict, but by collaboration and understanding. And as Commander Torres gazed up at the infinite sky, she knew that the story of humanity was only just beginning.